All right, everybody, we are back, and I'm slouching, so I'm going to sit up. All right. I'm going to move this because it's a short. I have a short open that I want to watch after we're done with the live stream. Okay, so this next one, I don't know what it is, actually, to tell you the truth. It looks like one of those, like, walking simulators type games. Like they've all gone to Rapture. Probably music that's really good, maybe some puzzles, stuff like that. I don't know. Let's check it out. We'll find out together. We are watching the trailer for Chants of Sennaar. Sennaar. Release date reveal trailer, PS4 games. Coming to us from PlayStation. We're going to like the video. Yeah, it is an indie game. Yep. So, Chants of Sennaar, the release date announced for the mesmerizing indie adventure, Focus Entertainment, and Rundisk are thrilled to announce that their upcoming title, Chants of Sennaar, an enchanting indie puzzle adventure game where you decipher glyphs to unravel the mysteries of forgotten languages, will release on September 5th on PS4. Wishlist Chants of Sennaar now. Watch the captivating release date reveal trailer to start immersing yourself in a stunning world driven by soul-stirring soundtrack. Unveil the mysteries behind the fragments of the past. Divided since the dawn of time, the peoples of the tower no longer speak to each other, but it is said that one day a traveler will find the wisdom to break down the walls and restore the balance. Explore and discover an enthralling world in a colorful, poetic setting inspired by the myth of Babel, where men have forgotten their past. Travel the endless steps of a prodigious labyrinth, uncover an ominous truth, and unveil the mysteries of this fascinating city, where ancient languages are both the lock and the key. All right. Embark on a captivating journey with ancient languages to decipher when Chants of Sennaar releases September 5th. All right, let me check it out because this might be already released on Steam. No, okay, it's coming out September 5th. Because sometimes they come out on Steam and then, later we'll have a trailer and everything when they can release on consoles. But, all right, we've got a 1 minute and 9 second trailer. Are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
Here we
Sounds
go.
interesting.
Yeah. Aesthetic looks okay. Very atmospheric feel to it. I mean, you can see it's independently developed, but
Yeah.
at the same time, the music and stuff, and some stealth, okay. Explore. Decode. Connect. Okay. There you go. I'm going to tell you the truth. A lot of indie games nowadays are just doing it right. And so we don't get a whole lot here, but you see that there's, like I said, some stealth, there's puzzles, there's, and then the music sounded really nice.
I like the puzzle aspect.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that this is...
You have to, decode this language in order to probably solve the missions or something. And I don't know, it's kind of, original, particular.
Yeah. Well, and it's based on the biblical story of they say Babel, but it's the Tower of Babel, where, Nebuchadnezzar tried to build, and then God struck down the tower and deciphered, separated the people, and they all spoke different languages and went different ways and all of that stuff. So it's an interesting concept. It's interesting conceptually. It has some potential, and what it looks like, hey, like I said, an indie game. Let me see. How much does it look like it's going to cost? It doesn't say. Probably a $20 game. If it was more, I guess it would depend on how long it is and some of the other features. But it looks like it's probably going to be like one of those $20 games. You sit down and play it. You have a good time, and then, Yeah. I forget what it was called, but like there was Journey. You played it. I never finished it, but you played it on the PlayStation. It was like Journey something. I think it was. It was Journey. And remember, you go through the desert and all of that, Ellie.
Sorry.
You know the game Journey, where you go through the desert. You played it, and I
don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, you played it. I didn't play it. I didn't finish it. But
I did not play Journey.
You did. You did. You just don't remember. It's the one where you go through the desert and you like can slide down the dunes, and it's all about music. There's all this great music, and you just solve puzzles and walk around the desert.
That must have been your other wife.
No, it was you. You just don't remember. You don't remember things. But anyway, yeah, it gives me those kind of vibes as far as what it is trying to do in the atmosphere it's trying to create. So, yeah. All right, let's check out the comments then. What are you doing?
Looking up Journey. Okay, yes, I remember this game, but I don't remember playing it. I saw you playing it. Did I play it?
You played it. That's why. That's why. Yeah,
it looks familiar, but I don't.
Yeah, that's all. The only reason I know about this game, I remember anything about this game, is because you played it.
Well, I mean, it's midnight, so, forgive me for...
Yeah. But what did you think of this one, though?
I already told you. The puzzle aspect was interesting, It looks very simple, I can't really comment the graphics. It's very simple, and... But it looks like interesting because like you said, he has a lot of everything. Probably there's a good story behind it. There is some stealth. Probably there's not a lot of action. Like I don't think you're gonna fight someone. It looks more like a logic type of game.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, let's check out the comments then. Here's what it says: has a slight Mobius look to the art. Okay, what is Mobius? Mobius. Why do I not? Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, Mobius is an artist. Let me see. Looks very relaxing. I'm getting serious Sable vibes, and therefore am a bit overhyped right now. I like that more than I thought. Let me see. Comments under indie games being so kind and supportive. Comments on Horizon Forbidden West DLC or any other big project where people call devs stupid and hate on each other, saying Elden Ring is better. Why should it be this way? Well, hey, I'm telling you, indie games are really doing it right. It's interesting. It only has 18 comments though to 11,000 views. So, but yeah, I think it looks good. You can go check it out on September 5th. So there you go. We got one more, and I think that this last one is going to be pretty cool. So let's go check it out. Yeah, here we go.
Check your Discord.
Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after-action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.